I finally finished college! I can finally bring honor to my ancestors and be a professional and employed man. And to celebrate that milestone, along the fact that we've hit 5,500 subscribers on the channel, I'm gonna be doing a special live stream on the 1st of August. I also would like to give a big shout out to Titan Mark 01. Thanks for being a patron of the channel and thanks for recommending the series. I hope to see you guys there. Thanks so much for all the support you've given me along the years. And now, onto the video. You guys are amazing. Click.
Over here. Look at all this food. Look at all these sheep. I can't believe this cave has all this for us to keep.
I've gotta hand it to you both. This is quite the treat. There are enough sheep here to feed the entire fleet.
It cannot be that easy.
It's almost too perfect, too good to be true. Why would the Lotus Eaters pass up on all this food?
You were the food as well, apparently.
Hey there. We're just travelers. We come in peace.
You killed my sheep. My favorite sheep.
Of course, had to be the favorite one.
What gives you the right to deal a pain so deep?
I don't like where this might go.
That pain you sow is pain you reap. Time to drink your blood over where you stand. Your life now is in my hand. Before I'm done, you will learn that it's not so fun to take. You came to my home to steal, but now you'll become my meal. A trade you see, take from you like you took from me.
There's been a misunderstanding. We never came here to steal. But now that I see we've done some damage, maybe you and I can make a deal. I'll give you our finest treasure, so long as we leave alive. You can keep the world's best tasting wine.
Wine?
Have a drink, one sip and you'll understand the power that's in your hands. A wine so fresh, you'd never want to eat human flesh again. Then we shall be on our way. No bloodshed in here today. A trade you see, gift from you and a gift from me.
I don't like where this is going. I don't think this is wine. Is it? Is it wine?
I'd like to thank you. Stranger, what's your name?
My name is Nobody. Nobody. Nobody.
Nobody. For your gift, I've one to reply.
I'm so glad we see eye to eye.
Yes, you shall be the final man to die.
What?
Exactly what?
Watch out!
Okay. Okay. I was not expecting a cliffhanger. But I will be stopping the video now so we can go back to the previous one. And we can know what is gonna happen. Okay? So, So we can just go back, analyze what we've seen. In the next episode, I might react to it right now, but I'll put it on the next reaction. I don't know, I think I'm going over my words. I apologize. But the way that the music is just presented in this tone of red, in red and black, and the way that the beat of the music and the way that the voice of the monster just is so much more unnatural compared to anything that we've seen in this series before. Because up until this far in the Epic musical, or Epic the musical, we've only seen more natural voices, maybe with some adjustments here and there. I'm no professional to be able to just point out the specific moments that we have seen that with the previous established characters. But with this monster, the way that as soon as they enter this cave, everything just seems to be like a more reverbed, like everything has more weight to it. Just really feels like they have entered a domain that is not their own. And I thought for a moment that we were just gonna skip a part. I was scared that we would have just skipped one episode by accident, because as soon as everything started, I did not recognize like the side characters. I thought that we were just gonna be jumping to a pillaging part, like them ransacking the island. But no, this is right after the previous episode. And in a way, the way that this little creature just brought like all of them to this place, I still think it's not in a malicious intent. The little creatures. I thought so at the beginning, but now I just think that they brought them here because these creatures are food to them. They do not know how to assert or to differentiate like the problem that they have in this cave. The monster, they don't know how to communicate that. That was not asked of them if there is any dangers. But I expected this guy to die. I forgot his name. I'm sorry. It's been a while since I watched the first episodes, and I don't remember this guy's name, and I don't remember this guy's name. But I think that one of them is gonna die. And I did not expect Odysseus' role in this episode. Honestly, the moment that the monster appeared, I thought that we were just gonna have a combat, but no. Odysseus just went ahead and played his part as a warrior of the mind. Every until this point, Odysseus was either extremely friendly to those that he is friends with, or he has been shown to be someone that is very untrusting of others. But in the moment that he's placed as a mere sheep to slaughter, as he sees that there's a monster that he knows that not everyone here is gonna make it out alive, maybe he is not gonna make it out alive, he changes his tone. He tries to be diffusing, he tries to be apologetic, he tries to make a deal. But if this was anyone in a lesser, like advantageous point, he would most likely threaten the person, just like he was threatening like the little like creatures that we saw before. But I wanna listen once more to the voice of the creature. I don't know the voice. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but listen to this again. Listen.
My sheep,
Just the way that there's just so much
my
like
favorite
weight
sheep.
on it. And I think that they are using a cello to be able to just put like this matching reverb to the voice of the creature. I don't know how they did it, but I know that because I grew around people that play musical instruments, especially classic music. I know the feeling that a cello gives. They never expected to just hear a matching voice to that instrument. It's in a way extremely beautiful.
What gives you the right to deal a pain so deep?
I feel like in mythology there is like always like details that something extremely personal was like done or taken from someone, because just the odds that someone just shoot an arrow and hit like the favorite ship of a monster like this, of a creature like this, is just so unlucky. But the way that Odysseus, every like moment after this, he has like that glow in his eyes. Let's see it.
Misunderstanding.
Look, from like the point of view of the creature, he doesn't have that glow in his eyes
We never
yet.
came here to steal, but now that I see we've done some damage, maybe you and I can make a deal.
Wait for it.
Believe a
Yeah, I think he's right about now. At this exact moment, even though like the eye of the creature, which is want to be an eye of anger and in a way more honesty with what he's feeling, that eye is just showcased in Odysseus. So to show that he has maybe some mischievous intent, or at least that's the way that I'm reading. We still have a long way to go in this series, but the way that this eye is just reflected onto him, it just it really made me just fear that this was gonna do something that would just doom them all. But I really thought that this maybe would have been poison. I think that for a moment that this guy he was communicating a plan for him, saying, "Yo, that's wine. It's not wine. We just need to get ready to get out of here. Okay, get ready. We're gonna make a run for the exit." But still, like even they are like in a moment. Oh, I did not notice this. They were relieved, but I did not notice that they were just like all abandoning their own wine to be able to give to the monsters so they can trade for their lives. And really, especially the scene where Odysseus doesn't give his name, which I think that is also maybe just a direct reference to true mythology. I don't know if it's in this history that he does the same, but just like when he did to the messengers that came ask for him to come to the war of Troy, to summon him to just fulfill his part of like the king's pact to just all like go to rescue Helen. Just like when he did to Athena, he didn't give his name yet, or he was just not gonna give it for free, like at first sight. I like that this is recurrent. The way that Odysseus he just tricks or he lies at first hand just to be able to assert the interactions or true motivations of his. I will not say enemy, because I would say more like his counterpart of the moment, his challenge of the moment, to see how they react, how they think. And this just really is like a great way to showcase everything that we saw in the Warrior of the Mind. Because while in the Warrior of the Mind, we were shown Odysseus' story, and we shown that Athena was worried that he was starting to slack off. This just shows that he's still like the same like warrior that he grew to be, a warrior that is cunning, that is smart, and one that does not let himself be shaken for too long. He soon gets the upper hand in this conversation. The only sad part on this is that it didn't work. I kind of saw the thumbnail for the next episode, so I'm a little bit scared of what might happen. And also the shadow showing that he has horns, the way that it's not just because he's the protagonist of this that he might be absent of sins of or lies or wrongdoings. Just like we saw into the first two episodes of like the Just a Man and I think it was the Horse and the Infant. Odysseus is a man. He's bound to be able to just tip off from like the scale of things, and go and do both evil and good in different moments. But really, and the way that he's just like giving like the two, yeah, we good, we good. I don't know. Why does that like feel like such an El Dorado like moment? Have you guys ever seen The Road to El Dorado? I don't know. I feel like this is just a moment that would be fitting to that movie. But thanks so much for being here. I will release the other one maybe tomorrow after I release this video. So if you can, give a like to the original video, to the original artist, and to the original song. Thank you for being here, and until next time, bye. See ya. Have you considered becoming a patron or a member of the channel? Links down below.